When it comes to your network, there's a lot of information out there. Unfortunately, you can't believe everything you hear. That's why Novell has created a website dedicated to the truth. We asked, and you spoke.
I was stuck in traffic on my way back after an 11-hour day, trying to extinguish a NIMDA outbreak at one of my clients, when I saw a Microsoft billboard that promised 99.999% network uptime. Like, I was really impressed. Let me check my math here. Since there are 525,600 minutes in a year, that would mean the average NT server should be up and running all but 5.5 minutes every 365 days. So if my client had all their MS servers and workstations down for 3 days with the NIMDA outbreak, while 6 of us ran around trying to immunize and clean them, then according to Microsoft Math, that means my client wouldn't have to reboot their servers now for another 120 years. How do people actually buy into this? P.S. My client's NetWare server stayed up the entire time.
July 4th, 2001. I was watching a parade with my family. My beeper goes off. A coworker of mine tells me that he can't VPN to our file server. Intrigued, I stopped by work on the way home. All the power was out. It had been out long enough that our main UPS had run dry. No problem. We called the utility company and had power restored in 15 minutes. We only have 4 servers in our company, 3 NetWare 5 and 1 Windows 2000, so I powered them up. All 3 NetWare boxes come up. No problem. Happy to be there. My Windows 2000 server would not. It wouldn't even revert to its last known good boot. After some time looking through the MS support site, we realized that a certain file had corrupted. Microsoft's suggestion? Boot in safe mode. That'd be great if we could even get the machine to work. I spent the next 6 hours rebuilding the server, reloading the software, and yes, installing patches. Microsoft ruined my holiday again.
You know, I've worked in this industry for several years. I've seen a lot of finger pointing, but it all boils down to this. I manage an all-NetWare environment. A good friend of mine has the same job at another company that runs all NT2000 servers. You know, in fact, our sons both play baseball for the same team. On the way home from a game one day, my son told me that his friend asked him, "How come your daddy doesn't have to work late all the time like my daddy does? He gets to come to all your games." I simply smiled and replied, "It's because the wonderful computers we have at our office, our NetWare servers, take care of themselves so I can watch you instead of them." My son was quiet for a few minutes and he said, "I'm sure glad you have such nice computers at your work, Daddy."
Seems like what they say and what you experience are two different things. So just why do they lie?